Okay, as you can see, I'm in a very big room with see-through windows behind me, so I don't know how much time I have in this room before someone either comes in or disrupts me or...
A few moments later.
What you saying, man? Good. See what I mean? It's yeah, so it's just like, I think because I was so isolated and so like non-social and just like working... Hi man, how are you? See, push through. See, now I get distracted and I have to like regather my thoughts, man. Okay, so basically, well, anyway, yeah, and everyone had gone into the cafe from the lecture, right? And then like I haven't really seen people, I haven't really interacted with people for like 3 whole weeks. So my guys were not in the main group, like my main friendship group were not in today. They all come from far away, and I guess so it was just me and like everyone else in the physics group. But I was like, I wasn't panicking, but I was just like, I don't know, the card, and it just felt awkward. It just felt awkward that I was just standing alone, and you know when you're like standing alone and everyone's in groups and no one thinks about you, but like in your mind you're like, oh my god, I look like an idiot, you know, things like that. So I was just kind of like worried. I was just a bit anxious, not anxious, I don't know, maybe you can use anxious, maybe you can't, but I was just like finding people to talk to so that I could like not look like I was alone, which is getting back to the main point. So first things first was we had our lecture at 9. I haven't adjusted my time to be waking up so early, so I just woke up like 7, got to the lecture at 9. 9 to 10 is the lecture. Our teacher seemed pretty chill, actually. He was he seemed pretty cool. He seemed like he can teach. He wasn't like so... It was cool. It was a cool guy. It was also like, oh, I know we have a 9 o'clock, guys. If you want to get yourself a coffee, feel free to bring the coffee into the class, even though people do that all the time. So I don't know. I think when someone mentions coffee, it just has a soft spot to my heart. So no, if any... no, I'm joking. I'm not going to... Aaron, cut that bit out. So I just done that. So that was 9 to 10. After 9 to 10, I went to the cafe as I just spent like 3 minutes talking about. And then I was working on my not so secret project. That was like 9 to 9:30. It's been good to get back to that little project of mine, because obviously I haven't been doing it during exams, which sucked. And after that, okay, yes, I had my coffee while I was doing that. That was fun. I saw some people. I saw my friend in the cafe. Cool guy. I spoke to him a little bit, and that gave me a chance to kind of like warm those social batteries up. So after they was all fired, I felt a bit more relaxed, a bit more comfortable, a bit more in my own skin. I'm sure people can relate. Like, it might sound silly, but I'm sure there's someone out there who can relate. And then I went to the gym. And I've been doing gym off and on, but it hasn't been consistent. And it was lovely to get back to the gym. You know, sometimes like we get complacent with the gym. We say like, oh, I don't really want to do, but it made me feel so much better. Like, I just went in there, done my workout. It was so busy today. I'll show you a clip of me doing a squat. I asked my friend to take a 10-second video. This guy took me literal, and he actually took a 10-second video. Very busy. Then after the gym, I think the lectures for that afternoon was cancelled. It was a shame, because I actually wanted to like show you guys like a full day in the life of a physics student, as the title suggests. But unfortunately, the lectures were cut short, and the morning lecture was just an introduction. So it wasn't complete, but you know what they say, if you're waiting for a perfect time, you're never gonna get it. So just start imperfectly and let the consistency build your perfection. Ooh. Should be a line. Well, I'll say that one more time. Like, someone should write that down. Should I put my name on that? I'm joking. I went to the gym, and then after that, we did have a lecture, but it was a tutorial, so it was cancelled. So then I went to go spend some time with a friend who I have not seen for a long time. Okay, don't judge me, okay? I needed some me time, because I've only had 3 days to recover from those traumatic exams, and boy, were they traumatic. I haven't had enough time to recover, so yes, I did want some me time. I just wanted to read, just be comfortable, man. I saw like 100 different people before I started reading anyway. So, you know, I was speaking to actual people anyway. I tried sitting in the cafe, but you know, I was so loud in the cafe, and like, I just felt like, I don't know, I felt a bit like anxious today. So I went into the library. It was a bit more quiet. You know, when it's quiet and read my book. It was peaceful, lovely. I've done that. I then actually worked on my super secret project again. That was it. It was a chill day. I came home early today. Like, that's actually one of the blessings of like, because obviously this uni, as much as I love it, it wasn't my first choice. But I will say this, like, it wasn't my first choice, but because I came to this uni, it means I have a much shorter travel time to uni, and it means that I'm able to do more things in a day as opposed to if I had to spend like an hour commuting. Now, that's not to discourage you, the other people who have like an hour commute. I'm sure there's advantages and disadvantages both way, and it cuts both ways. But for me personally, like it's a bad thing, but it's something you didn't want, and that was a good thing that came. So because of that, I was able to go home and feel. And that was another thing, like in the cafe, yeah. I feel like a bit awkward now because I feel like everyone knows what I'm doing. I know no one cares and like it's all in your head, but I feel like I've just been exposed because like I'm at that point where like I've made enough content to be known, but I haven't made enough content to be. I've made enough content to be known, but it hasn't got to the stage that has bred the results for it to be cool. You know what I mean? Like people see you and say, "Oh yeah, it's that YouTuber," but it's not really at that stage now because like. I know no one cares and stuff, but it feels like they do. It feels like they can see me, like they know what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.